Welcome to Crime Never Forgiven, where true crime is more than a headline. Here, we unmask the darkest truths, revisit the bloodiest secrets, and expose the monsters who hide behind innocent smiles. Some crimes are punished, some are forgotten, but on this channel, crime is never forgiven. This is the story of Philip Markoff, the so-called Craigslist Killer, a tale of love, lies, murder, and a cold digital trail. Boston, spring 2009. Rain taps gently on red brick sidewalks. Inside the walls of Boston University Medical School, future doctors are shaping their futures. Among them is Philip Markoff. Tall, blonde, blue-eyed, engaged. He was the American ideal, a second-year med student, excellent grades, volunteer at the hospital, fiancé to a beautiful, smart woman, Megan McAllister. No one knew that when the library lights went out and his books closed, a different Philip emerged, a man with a hunger, a secret, a plan. Craigslist, originally a humble classifieds website, but in the dark corners of its erotic services section, something sinister stirred. April 10, 2009. A woman named Trisha, an escort from Las Vegas, posts an ad. Polite man responds. They agree to meet at a hotel in Rhode Island. He ties her up, robs her, leaves. She survives. But she notices one thing: he was shockingly calm. Too calm. April 14th. Just 4 days later. Boston Marriott Copley Place. Julissa Brisman, 25, a masseuse and aspiring actress, checks into room 1422. She texts a client who had booked her via Craigslist. 10 minutes later, she is dead. Shot 3 times. The hallway camera catches a young man leaving the scene. Fast, face down, but not in a panic. Cold, composed. Detective Richard Delorier, Boston PD, picks up the case. He knows this isn't random. Too professional. Too quiet. He connects the dots. 2 women. 2 Craigslist encounters. One lived. One died. They check surveillance footage from hotels. Enhance the video. They notice something strange. The man is always dressed well. Pressed shirt. Neat jeans. Clean sneakers. Not what you'd expect from a killer. They trace the email address used to contact the victims. It leads to a Gmail account, registered with fake details, but accessed from Boston University Wi-Fi. They pull login logs, compare timestamps, all point to one student, Philip Markoff. Now the perfect image cracks, and behind it is a dark, sinister face. They raid his apartment. Megan is home. She's confused, frightened, still wearing her engagement ring. Inside, police find a .22 caliber handgun, hollow point bullets, zip ties, duct tape, lined up like surgical tools. And then, the laptop, dozens of messages to sex workers, bookings, maps, a spreadsheet of aliases. Philip Markoff had a double life. One for Megan, one for murder. Megan McAllister stands by her fiancé. She gives a public statement. He's a beautiful person inside and out. He couldn't have done this. But as the evidence mounts, her belief breaks. She stops visiting, stops talking, stops defending. In her final message, she says, "The man I loved never existed." The media loses its mind. Craigslist Killer becomes front-page news. People fear Craigslist. Police forces nationwide investigate similar attacks. But Markoff sits in jail, silent, cold, unmoved. Experts dig into his psyche. No childhood trauma, no abuse, just a thirst for control, a thrill. His digital life was controlled, methodical. He encrypted chats, deleted history, used Tor browsers. Yet, he couldn't resist logging in from school. His arrogance was his downfall. Philip is moved to suicide watch. Twice he tries, once with shoelaces, once with razor blades. He fails. Guards double his monitoring. Cameras installed. He looks blank, emotionless. But he's waiting, planning. On what would have been his 1-year wedding anniversary, Philip succeeds. He uses a pen to slash his artery, wraps a plastic bag around his head, swallows tissue paper. He carves Megan into the wall, a final message, a last lie. The justice system never saw trial. His victims never saw a courtroom. How many others were there? Did he kill before Julissa? Was Megan really unaware? We may never know. His secrets died with him. Philip Markoff fooled the world. But justice does not sleep forever. This was crime never forgiven. The place where shadows speak and truth never forgets. If you found this story haunting, subscribe, because the next tale might be hiding just behind your screen. Crime never forgiven. Evil never truly disappears.